to Mighty Misfit Menagerie or...
Chaos.
I like the diction there, Rio. And with that, welcome back to, Shemshime's Bedtime Rime, but Candlekeep Mysteries, Book 5, Episode 2 of Shemshime's Bedtime Rime.
I'm glad you were doing that title, because I would say it wrong every time.
I read it, and before I even tried to say it out loud, had to look it up. Because if I said it out loud wrong, that was going to stick. So, just to be clear with everybody.
I get that.
Helena, would you like to give everyone a recap of what happened in Episode 1 of Shemshime's Bedtime Rime?
But of course. So we're all at Candlekeep. Most everybody's just gotten an excellent boon in that they have a stake in this new mine, platinum mine, that will be reopening. So, a couple of weeks go by, we're getting back into our routines, and oh hey, the Firefly Cellar needs a headliner, oh hey, and it's Curl. And he's like, oh yeah, I got this. He's a star. So we all, of course, are going to attend this lovely show, and it's in this little cellar, so we have to go down into a hatch, and it's all very, very cool and hip.
It's an intimate setting for a lovely acoustic performance.
And we have dragged as many people as possible in here.
Invite
To their doom.
Among the participants, we have Ebner and Werner, who are like the owners of the tavern, with their daughter Galeby, who's a youngin'. We have Kartala, who is a cool tabaxi-looking person, and then also Crinkle, the crusty Kanku, who I'm choosing to blame for everything.
No, it's the child.
Okay, her too. They're in it together. So Kirill has a wonderful performance. We all are just swept up in the moment. We party hard. We don't even notice that the night has passed. So the next morning, we're like, I guess we gotta go do our jobs. We gotta go work. So Benlin's like, tromp, 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 trying to get out of this hatch, but the hatch won't open. And then an Avowed's like, shink, opens a little window and is like, you quarantine. And we're like, no, too soon. But Benlin tries to get out. It's not happening. The Avowed's like, y'all cursed. Good luck. Shink, close the window. So now we got to figure out what the hell to do. So we've determined that Galeby read... Okay, so then we're looking around and we all start humming the same tune. Like first it's just Ebner and Galeby. They're kind of humming it. And then everybody starts to just know this tune and hum it. And so we don't think much of that until it increases for some of us so much that it's like a torment. And that includes Ebner, who was unable to pass his save. So he's freaking out. So Kirill's like, okay, sleep. Let me, make you feel better. So we continue looking. Galeby talks about some book that also had a magic box attached to it that she had in her possession recently, but I can't remember. She doesn't know where it is now, or
she lost it.
She's a child, so she'd be losing things. So as we continue to search, the tune continues to manifest in our minds until finally we get the lyrics, which are: see a mother scything wheat, forgotten husband sleeping near. With one swing she took his feet, with another his ear. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshime. See a dog that knows how to heal, never heeds plea nor command. Mother gave it a tasty meal. Dog chose instead to eat her hand. Does the shadow have a name?
Shemshime!
Causes grief, avoids the blame.
Shemshime!
See a son doing his chore, washing clothes for folk in town. Fell into the river's roar, sank to the bottom and drowned. Does the shadow have a name?
Shemshime!
Causes grief, avoids the blame.
Shemshime.
Recapitated.
Shemshime.
I spoke, but I still have yet to ever say the name, so...
If the rest of us get horribly cursed, you're okay? Way to look out, bud.
Just saying.
I think we're each far past our 45.
Oh, I'm screwed in other ways, it's fine.
Wonderfully recapitated. With
I
that,
looked up those lyrics without reading any other part of the story. Just FYI. I
That is
promise, Scout's
A-okay.
honor.
With that, I can give you guys this.
Malevolent.
Anyone else remember Home Improvement?
So part of me is wondering
I
if
watched Galaxy Quest last night.
that's a great
It was
movie.
so good.
Part of me is wondering if our answer is within the rhyme somewhere.
Puzzles. Who has time?
Well, I'm going to continue standing near you until you find something for me to hit with a hammer.
The door might be a good option.
Tried that.
We can't escape. We might infect other people. We can't do that.
It's true.
What is everybody's passive perception?
Ooh, I'm actually good at that.
11, 13. Yeah, 14.
13.
13?
No, 12. Sorry.
13.
I have observant on.
My passive
free
investigation and passive insight are 14, which are skills that nobody uses.
Yeah, I was just going to say, when
Oh,
did
I'm
passive
sorry. Oh,
intelligence
okay.
come into play?
I'm reading the
So, like, if you're just walking, I don't know, it's confusing. Passive investigation. That one's actually, I don't think, mentioned by the book, but passive insight is.
Benlin and Naya, as you guys are talking about what to do, what the plan is, you guys hear kind of a rumbling, something going on, and Galeby notices it too, and she starts poking around,
Oh,
and
darling, let me help you.
she seems to just kind of be drawn as she's singing the tune to a smaller bookcase off in one of the alcoves.
Are we still in the center section here?
Yes.
Okay.
I go to her immediately.
She comes down over here. And in one of the side tables, there's definitely a... Who's following her, by the way?
I am.
You two are?
Yeah.
Did you announce to the group?
I'm still looking for something to hit with a hammer.
I'm still going to check out that passageway down there.
She walks up and is standing directly in front of like an end table, a side table, and there's definitely a rumbling going on in it, and she's singing the tune. And as you guys hear it, you can't help but to sing along as well.
I'm going to
How's the genre
gently
happening?
put my hand on her shoulder and then quickly open the drawer.
Okay? As you open the drawer, you find a small skull that seems to be singing with you.
Well, my instinct is to destroy it, but that could just make things worse. Shemshime.
Detect magic?
Go ahead.
I did.
I'm bad at remembering on the spot. Could we?
So, detect magic would, if there's a spell or some, essentially if it's dispellable, it would show up on detect magic. But if it's like a natural ability, like if this is a creature, then it wouldn't. You see what I'm saying? If it's a magic item or if it's a magical creature or part of a magical creature, maybe not necessarily.
Okay. No, not necessarily.
Are you a GM on Candlekeep?
I pick it up.
It's just singing the rhyme.
Excuse me, darling. Hello? Does it seem like it is acknowledging any of our presences? It's just
singing.
and there's no eyes, and there's no like lights to indicate eyes or anything, right? Okay.
No, it's just singing
Laszlo?
the
Whoops! I drop it.
Whoops. I drop a hammer on it.
rhyme. As you drop the hammer on it, it crackles and breaks into a bunch of pieces and stops singing the rhyme.
Do we all still?
I immediately try and sing a different song.
You can't.
Oh no.
It's like the scene from Liar Liar where this pen is. You cannot sing anything else.
The skull is royal blue.
The goddamn skull. Okay. Well, I don't know if that was a clue or if the skull was affected just like we were. Would that give us a clue? I mean, would this curse affect dead things?
But it was.
Darling, you don't know where that skull came from, do you? I'm gonna get me.
She was drawn to it, though.
Gilby kind of. No, I heard something and I needed to know what it was, and that was creepy. I don't like that. She kind of takes a step back and saddles up towards Naya a little bit.
Gilby, does it smell like chloroform?
Hey, Jake. I think you moved them.
No, I did.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
It should be good now, though. Or it
I saw it move on my screen and was like,
refresh real quick.
No.
Okay, so I don't know. Should I investigate this stand more? Probably. Oh my god.
Well, so the skull wasn't magical, right? It gave off no magic?
No magic.
Investigate the stand.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel like all of these mysteries we are not designed to solve.
If I had to hazard a guess, I think something is fucking with us.
Shemshime, most likely.
What happened?
There was a magical singing skull in this end table.
So do you
Well, non-magical.
do you think it'll make
Why
us?
was there a skull in this end table?
Do you think it'll make us keep singing even when we're dead?
I don't know. There's one really taxing way to find out.
You don't mean to kill one of us, do you, darling?
No, I'm just making a joke.
We
Okay,
didn't.
but there are some we could choose from.
I go to there's one of the librarians still awake, right? The old lady, I want to say. I'm sorry, it's been a week, so I don't remember her name.
Yeah, at this point, everyone, the name
We slept
NPCs
one
are all
person.
awake. Ebder.
Yeah, we
Ebder was
slept
the one
him.
who was seemingly losing his mind.
Burner.
He's still asleep.
In between choruses. Why was there a skull in this end table?
She comes over and, there was what? I'm sorry?
A skull in this end. I point toward the bone dust on the ground and the jawbone that's still there.
Blimey me. She looks and that Crinkle! She calls to Crinkle, and Crinkle, the crusty Kinku. God, that's really hard to say fast.
Crusty Kinku. Crusty Kinku. Crusty Kinku.
You're
But
not
at
saying
his name.
crinkle.
Crinkle, crusty Crinkle.
He comes over
Crusty Kinku.
in his old steps. Yes. Oh, I put myself into an NPC conversation. Yes. What is this skull? You're supposed to be keeping the library tidy. And he kind of looks at it, and everyone give me a perception check.
Inside
I
or
was going to
perception?
ask about, yeah.
I'm gonna go with perception right now.
I'm not good at that.
2.
Got it.
I'm sorry, 3.
Ooh, even better.
10.
Okay.
12.
7.
7 as well.
These.
What was it, Rio?
12.
12. Benlin, you notice that there's a moment of hesitation where Crinkle goes to say something and stops before he says it, and then starts his sentence where he says, "Oh, I don't know. There a skull, you say?"
Insight.
Go right ahead.
Why did he hesitate? 22.
Shit.
He has the words "liar," "pants on fire" across his forehead.
I pick up my hammer. I put it under his little beak, Someone needs to start explaining things much more clearly.
Roll an intimidation with advantage. That's very scary to an old, hollow-boned.
Not that one.
Avian bone syndrome.
18.
Even better. Even better.
What was the first roll?
No, we don't need to talk about it.
With an 18, he kind of and pushes the hammer back, and he Shemshime, getting frustrated that he too cannot stop singing. I found a book, and that is, and he stumbles and gets very scared, and he goes, that must have been the skull of Yawin Pelt.
Who? Quickly now.
His face struggles, screams, Shemshime, Shemshime. And he tries to shake it out. Mr. Pelt brought a book to Candlekeep years ago, and it's been down here for, well, since it got here. A beautiful book. And
does it have a music box worked into it?
Into the spine.
never knew what it was. I never got it working, but that has to be it.
And so this is the skull of the gentleman who brought it?
I had heard tales and legends that it is. And I've been here guarded, as he says guarded, Vernier shoots him a look. He stops, looked after this place for years.
No. What was that? Everyone in this room needs to be 200% more honest, or we can solve this mystery without you.
We can't, but we could all die in the process.
And find out if you're going to keep singing as a skull, as I point to the dead skull.
He looks to the skull powder and kind of grumbles to himself, and he returns moments later with a rather large book.
Yes! I had it the whole time. I knew it was him.
Maybe he presents to you the book.
You had the book this whole time? I dropped my hammer on his foot.
Crinkle, we're going to get very terse with you soon.
He looks around at all of you solemnly and he says, I just needed to know what was inside the book. We had alcohol last night. I certainly did, and I got brave, okay?
Well, what did you find in it?
I take the book. Laszlo, is there a way to stop this?
I'll open the book.
Oh, God.
Well, it's just how we solve everything. Is we give a book to Laszlo and he figures it out.
At that,
Or
Bo
he
walks back
dies.
downstairs. Because he's not going to watch this. And Bo wants to explore that passageway that we haven't explored yet.
Laszlo,
Yes.
as you open the book, all of the fireflies that are the lamps in the firefly cellar start flickering. Sometimes it's several seconds of darkness, and sometimes it's quick flashes.
Shadow. It's the shadow. Can I begin reading it?
Yeah.
The shadow is Shemshime, right? That's what the song
That's what it
keeps saying.
said.
As you're reading it, it's a very quick and easy read. The inside cover has a copy of the lyrics that you all cannot stop singing. The dedication page says, "To the family who slowly lost it all." And you flip that open, and to your surprise, it's a pop-up picture book of a nice family farm. And you flip
This is the most fun cursed book I've ever met.
That is horrifying.
It's the Babadook.
Oh yeah, that was also a fun cursed book.
Nobody's suffering from postpartum though, so we're all
Speak for yourself. I have a fig tree back at the thing that has given me all kinds of depression.
As you're looking at the pop-up picture book of a nice family farm, Katala, I'm sorry. Katala, the tabaxi, makes a break for the main hatch.
Ooh, entangle.
Starts climbing. What does she have to do for entangle?
Strength save?
Strength saving?
Yeah, strength saving throw.
I don't understand. How is she going to get out?
She rolled a 6.
That means she is now restrained.
Okay. As she's restrained, she is trying so hard and obviously failing, so she falls to the ground. While being tabaxi, she's fast and dexterous, but she's not the strongest, especially being such a scholar and a highborn
And a
as she
coward.
is.
Didn't
Naya.
straight away.
Naya, you're good with knots, right? As I produce rope from my bag.
Of course, darling. Would you like the simple French or triple mariner?
Triple mare sounds nice.
I start working on tying her up.
As you're tying her up, you see she's biting her lips, trying to keep from singing, but she's muttering.
Yes, darling, I know.
She bites down so hard that her top fangs are now making her bleed.
Here, I shove some towel in her mouth.
Can you tell us if you are leaving from the song or from an action of your own?
She spits out the towel. I need to get out of here. I cannot do this anymore. I have appointments to keep, and and she then goes back to trying not to sing. I just need to get out of this basement, the cellar.
Kira, maybe put her to sleep as well. I think I need to finish this book before any more interruptions.
I will put her to sleep.
I think she was just cracking up. I don't think she knows anything.
Or that's the best defense possible.
I suppose.
It's really hard to tell the truth.
Can I
when you're
insight her?
Oh, damn. She's about to tell her bra size.
I got a 22.
22. You relate. She's so sick and tired and just done.
Yes, she seems ready to leave, as we all are.
I continue reading.
As you flip to the next scene, the next pop-up has a shadowy figure looking onto the farm. This farm is the same, but the mother has a scythe and is standing over her husband. A dog has bitten off the mother's hand, and the son is lying face down in the river.
Is there any words or just the pictures?
Is there a
It's a
tiny
pop-up
pull-out
sense.
to where the hand removes with like a little red string? Like,
Absolutely.
what's the quality of the pop-up?
Well,
I'm
music
horrified.
So there's a music box created into the spine. So there's absolutely a little slide where the hand is attached and it's holding the scythe, and then as you pull it, the scythe moves with the hands
So
away.
the dog's head
dog,
moves the hand away, and then there's like a little red.
Exactly.
Man, the quality.
Next page. I'm horrified, but can't stop looking.
The next one is a little bit odd. As you close this page, the scene folds down like normal, but the next one doesn't start to pop up until the page gets mostly turned, and then right at the very front, it's just a shadow that pops up.
Shemshime.
Is it paper or
It's
actually
paper. It's
shadow?
popping up out of the book, but it's just the shadow. There's nothing else on the page.
Next page.
Is it the last page?
That's the last
Oh,
page.
it's the last one.
It's a 3-page book.
Papa book.
The book itself is perfectly square, 18 inches by 18 inches. To give perspective to how big the pop-up scenes would have been.
So I imagine the majority of the book is the music box, and there's just a couple pages attached to it.
Well, and it would also make sense. There's a lot of smaller paper interactions within each page too, to make them real thick.
And then is there magic on that book?
I still have Detect Magic up. Is it magical, the book itself?
Is the music box on the book playing?
No.
Do we
So-
have to like wind it to play it?
Wind to the box.
So, Feathers, you started playing this last night?
No, I thought the book was too. It's beautiful. Look at it. And he motions for Laszlo to close it, if he hasn't already.
Yeah, I'll close it.
And you see, it's beautiful. It's a perfect square, and it's.
What did you do when you got brave last night?
I opened it.
Just opened it.
Yes,
Did you wind the music box?
I did. I wound the music box.
Not just opening it, but okay.
And it played a couple notes and then stopped. And I opened it, saw the ghastly scenes, and decided that was enough
All right.
for this night.
I wound.
I have a
The
theory
music box.
before you do that.
I did it while he was talking.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you know how you get that body song? You hear like 3 seconds of a song you know really well at the tavern.
That's what I was just thinking.
And then you go back into the kitchen and you have to go back and listen to the whole thing before it's out of your head.
Let it complete.
So as much as it can, and then let it play.
It
Bo?
only goes about half a turn before it stops.
Okay.
As you let it go, it do and stops.
Keep
Can
going.
can I do any kind of check with like my tools to see if there's anything that needs to be fixed with the spine or the music box or the book in general?
Sure. Go right ahead. I don't know, like a tinkering check? That's the first time I've gone.
Artifacts?
Tinkering.
Artifacts.
Maybe like Dex. Plus
I have
proficiency.
mending.
Intelligence check,
Maybe.
maybe.
Int check, you say?
Mhm.
Int check would be 16 in my proficient since I'm using like my bookbinding tools.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
So that
That makes sense
is
to me.
18.
18. Because it's a music box worked into the spine, it makes sense that there's not a lot of room for it to have like a full song. It's really only meant to have a couple notes because it's
Okay.
so limited.
So there's nothing damaged about it, limiting
No,
it. Okay.
it just is a little lackluster.
It doesn't seem like there's anything damaging the book. It's just those are the notes.
I mean, we can do it over and over, but that seems strange.
And the book itself isn't magical, so destroying it won't seemingly do
Do you have the lyrics written out?
anything.
I can put that handout back up.
Yeah, if you can, that'd be awesome.
It's in here somewhere.
It's like, do we need to reenact what it says, or do we need to find?
We don't have a dog.
We have a cat.
Person. And I think Hank was wanting to explore down here too while that's all happening.
It's all good.
Yes.
Cool.
Pop-ups.
Oh, I get it now.
A shadow indeed.
Is a shadow in need.
Alright, so the chorus is, does the shadow have a name? Shemshime causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshime.
And it's like, is it the shadow that's causing the scything accident, the drowning accident, the dog
Wait.
biting accident?
What is happening here, though? The shadow's happy everywhere else, and here is sad.
It looks like the
And the boy's
person
happy.
is crushing it with a stone.
Or winding it back into the book.
But
Can I wind the music box backwards? Does that do anything?
Yeah. I'm sorry, winding the music
Winding
box.
the music box backwards.
It just kind of clicks and keeps going as it's not catching the gears.
Is this thing familiar to us? Like, would we know what that is?
is that a washing wheel?
That one? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, okay, sorry. So this is the son that's drowning. Is that person ever mentioned in the book? They didn't ever talk about a daughter.
No. And like you said, he's unhappy here, and the boy seems happy.
What's a different character
Or
than
the,
the boy?
the,
Yeah, I think-
the child.
Like, this is the mother losing her hand, the mother killing the father, the son drowning, and the girl,
Gleefully killing it.
yes, capturing the shadow.
And that's a grinding stone of a windmill.
Oh, okay.
Or a watermill.
So we need to seemingly capture Shemshime and crush him.
Is there a silly question, but is there a millstone anywhere here?
We don't have a
Just gonna
millstone,
pass
but
to
we
the
do
room.
have a strangely connected to the creature little girl.
It is. I didn't make it abundantly clear last time, and I should have described the Firefly cellar better. Because the cellar is multiple stories, there is a book lift to get stuff up and down, as well as stairways to go up, and it is multiple levels. I don't know if I've talked about that.
We knew that
Yeah.
it was,
well
we knew it was multiple levels, but where is the book lift?
It is the yes.
And
It's on the
where
couch?
is the mechanism that controls the book lift?
That is off to the side here. And the mechanism is next to ladders to go up and down as well.
So the book lift goes from this floor to ground floor. So it goes up.
Yes.
Okay. So it doesn't come down.
It goes down to the
First floor.
first floor, yeah,
Okay.
and then gets it up out.
Got it.
B1,
Yeah.
as it were.
Yeah.
So why don't we take a moment to ruminate and we go to Bo for a second?
Bo,
Yes.
where?
I'm going down this long hallway. So you never explored that.
We did, but we're kind of looking for like explanations of what these other rooms are.
Well, I thought we didn't do this long hallway with these stairs here.
Oh,
That's
this
the
one.
entrance, I think.
That is, that's the entrance to get to the lodging area. Along the sides of it are just storage for more books that are half done, waiting to be rebound and
Disconnect
This
rescribed.
one?
to this one.
Yes.
The big long hallway with stairs that curve at the end.
Yes.
I think this stair is attached to this stair, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how you
Oh.
get down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's this room?
Okay.
That far room is lodging quarters. That is where Crinkle stays.
I thought Crinkle
I
was
thought
in
that was this one, yeah.
that one. You told us he was in that one last time.
Yeah, you might have misspoke.
I think I did misspeak. It regardless, it's lodging.
Mhm.
Crinkle stays in that one. I think Vernier stays in this one.
So for the sake of brevity, is there anything else down here that we should? I don't want to meta, but I also
We've
don't
searched
want
a
to
couple times.
Yeah, I know. There's, and that's why I'm like, maybe I just misspoke. There's nothing in the rooms that I haven't
Okay.
explained.
Okay,
already.
okay. Cool. It's just we're chasing red herrings because
No, I hear
we're
you.
desperate. That's all.
I hear you.
You
Bo,
can
where
back
are
up
you
or
at
something.
the
Oh,
moment?
Well, if I've searched down there, I'll come back up.
Okay.
Okay, so I have two theories, or two things I would like to try. If it is a shadow creature, and I'm assuming the Firefly Lounge is like really inconsistent lighting or like dim lighting.
It's They light it with fireflies, where it gets its name, the Firefly Cellar.
Possibly read books by.
Yeah, it's pretty dim in there. You can saddle up under the lanterns and get some decent light, but other than that, it's decently dim for being a library.
What did it mean that everything flickered when we opened the book?
Well, my thought process is... Go ahead.
Investigation to see if anybody's shadow was acting strangely. Just kind of like, I'm not going to like announce it or anything, but just like starting to try and look at all of the
Absolutely.
shadows.
Go right ahead.
The little girl shadow specifically is...
Specifically? Okay.
I see a natural 20.
Yeah, there's definitely a 0 after that.
I see a computer screen, so like wherever you, I trust you
Whatever I
guys. I trust my players.
That's a 38. It's a 4.
Start playing Starfinder.
In Starfinder, that's like a 5.
It was a 4.
The fireflies are just now starting to steady themselves and cast a normal light again, so it's hard to regain your concentration and figure out if the shadows seem normal. They resemble the persons connected to them.
I will. I don't know if it matters when it's a shadow, but I'll lower my voice just for all of us. If the picture book means anything, it could be any of our shadows or a bookcase's shadow. I mean, if we're looking for a shadow, anything.
Well, if it needs to be in a shadow, could we turn all of the lights off?
That was my idea, yeah. I didn't say it, but...
As you're making your way back up to the group, the air around you starts to feel thick. It presses in on you from all sides, prickling your nerves. Your muscles start to twitch as though something is yanking on them with invisible strings.
Yanking me down back the stairs?
Just yanking your muscles in different directions.
That's like the worst for Bo.
But he hasn't gotten back to us yet?
On the way, on his walk back, as you guys are discussing plans and Kirill's trying to look at shadows.
What is the extent of your talking to animals? Can you talk to the fireflies?
Yes.
Ask them to turn off their butts.
I'm gonna do Divine Sense. What happens? So it says anything affected by a house, though no location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover. And then it doesn't say it in here, but anything that's been like desecrated.
Celestial fiend or undead or desecrated.
You're dead. Desecrated. Okay. Give me just a moment because
There is
I had one more thing that I should have had.
That's a lot of typing, bud.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Willis?
I thoroughly don't know what you're referencing.
I cast Earth Tremor on the DM.
Hit me one more time. Baby one more time.
Maybe one more time. So it's any desecrated areas, celestial fiend undead within 60 feet.
Okay.
And not behind total cover.
Gotcha. There's something else in the cellar with you. It's hard to get a full read on where. It almost feels like it's, as soon as you start to try to sense it behind you, it moves around to in front of you, and then vice versa as you chase it to try to get a location. Do I have to tell you what specifically it is?
What direction? No.
No, I think you have to. He would know what kind
He
it
would
is,
know
though.
what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then there is a sense of undead around.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check something.
Well, I'm a little at a loss here.
All right. If we take the book as we wouldn't have biblical. if we take the book as truth, then that means some creature caused all of these misfortunes. The book does not mention the rhyme itself, correct?
No, it doesn't reference anything. There's just the rhyme in front and then the pictures.
So we just need to figure out what this creature is.
Or we could be the next rhyme.
Well, if anybody feels like swinging a scythe, I would say let's not right now.
So when I get back up there, I'm going to tell them that I feel this. And then...
Do you still feel it when you get upstairs?
So it's just hanging on me now, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you say undead specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. I will cast Detect Evil and Good, and that tells me the exact location of undead creatures within 30 feet of me, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Detect evil and good.
It is my last first level spell, though. For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet, as well as where the creature is located. So I know where it is.
Okay. As Bo is telling you about this feeling that he's getting, Galeby starts to tremble.
Yeah, that's a Kirill thing. I don't care. I'm going after the thing.
And as she starts to tremble, she reaches into her pockets, and as she pulls her hands out of her pockets, you feel an undead right behind her. And then it seems to vanish as she presents her hand and she looks at it funny and she hands you a piece of paper.
Where's the shadow now, though?
Nowhere.
Wait, she turns to hand us a piece of paper?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're right next to
I'll
it.
take it, yeah.
She kind of just hands it out, not knowing what's going on.
So I'm assuming you moved out of your radius then.
Yeah, but as soon as I sensed it, I was going to turn it. But
As Carol, you read the paper, it says, "See a daughter grinding grain, wish the spirit's time was through. Trap set for the shadow bane, her millstone killed it true."
Millstone. It was a millstone.
But how did it kill it? True.
How
What?
do you trap it?
Yes.
Okay,
How do you
where's the
find
people that like had this place?
do you have that written out so we can actually see like the wording exactly used?
Yes, I just don't know where it went.
Okay. Not huge.
So if it was in this room, and if it is attracted to people, then why don't we bring all of the people into this room and block it off and trap it in that way?
How do you trap a shadow?
Well, if we turn the lights out in the rest of the halls, and it has to come here for a shadow.
I have
So that's
something
the
I can
trap.
Try
As you
to make
guys
it not leave the area.
are all going back and forth, Galeby, standing completely still, sings the whole rhyme. She begins
Keep in
at
mind,
the
if
top.
that thing shows back up within 30 feet of me, I would sense it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She starts back at the top. "See a mother scything wheat. Forgotten has been sleeping near. With one swing she took his feet. With another he took his ear."
Are you hearing something, darling?
And she
Is it
completely
talking to you?
ignores you as she continues to sing the rhyme. As she gets through it, she sings the last stanza. Now being no.
Now what?
What happens? When she sings the last stanza?
After she finishes the last stanza, Benlin, something lights up. I don't know how to describe it. That it would be that work.
So I sense it.
Not only do you sense it,
Shemshime.
he illuminates, and you can all now see Shemshime.
Chip chop.
As soon as I sense it,
Bastard!
I have a location for him. I'm gonna guiding bolt the crap out of him.
Okay. Go ahead and guiding bolt him.
Not gonna turn him.
Not if I can destroy him. Turning him just makes him run away. I'm not that good of a cleric.
Creepy AF.
Wait, do I have guiding bolt?
And then after Rio's.
Do I even have guiding bolts?
I'm gonna punch you so
I
hard.
have inflict wounds.
Oh my god!
Damn it,
Rio.
Rio.
It doesn't take guiding bolt.
Even have.
I'm not a cleric, really.
You were just talking about how you were a cleric.
Can I have everybody roll initiative?
Yeah,
17.
that's fair.
What does he look like he's made out of? Just pure shadow?
Look
Yeah.
kind of like smoke.
Natural 20.
Dirty 19.
Can you gonna hex him?
Hmm?
You gonna hex him?
Maybe. What do you mean?
It's not like
Doesn't
a
work for
warlock
saving
or something.
throws. I wish it did. Hex would be the best spell in the game.
So we have Laszlo first, right?
Well, it depends. I have 22. If anyone beats
I got
22.
16.
Then Naya, what did you get?
17.
And then where did this lovely shadow thing pop up?
He popped up. I should pop his token in there, huh? If I can. Figure out roll 20.
Shemshime.
Dang it.
I mean, my hammer's stone, if that's like a weakness of its. The millstone.
Oh.
It was ground between two stones.
I apologize, everyone, because I am not good
Got to roll 20s.
at roll 20.
It's okay. It took me like 4 years to get good at it.
Thank you.
Which I
Okay,
totally
what-
forgot to look at the Rime of the Frostbite and stuff.
I think I was just signed in as me, and I'm usually signed in as, I guess, you maybe?
Well,
Why
we can make it to where it doesn't matter.
Mm.
That's what I was gonna do. Is just make it to where everyone can control everything. But
Why can't I grab this token?
Are you on
try
the wrong
grabbing
layer?
it from the name, not the little symbol.
I'm on Objects and Tokens layer.
Uh-huh.
Is it on Objects and Tokens there?
It might be on the map.
Or GM, most likely.
Yeah.
How do I? Okay, layer. No, I want it on the map layer, right?
No, try GM layer first.
Well, it's on a GM layer right now.
You want it on the Tokens layer.
Do you want to take a look, Coulter?
Aha. Aha.
You want the token itself. So like left click on that. Oh
There
wait,
we
did you
go.
move it already? Okay.
So he appears. Is that how everyone's kind of chilling?
Yeah.
I would have moved closer. 10,
Yes.
maybe.
He appears behind Galeby as she finishes the rhyme.
Oh, right in front of me. Alright.
Since I didn't get my
I got
guiding
some
bolt
movement.
off, can I turn undead instead?
You can. Yeah, I was gonna give that. You would get a free
Okay.
action before combat. Last one I have that one. Bo, what was your initiative?
12.
Choose your
And Carol?
sunglasses.
19.
Choose your
Oh
sunglasses.
no, hold on, let's do my sunglasses. That might actually change one.
I mean, if you weren't wearing them.
I have to take
yeah,
this
no,
though. Oh, okay, so a 13.
Worked?
Got one higher.
You should say,
Yeah,
I can see shade.
Because Bo was extremely hungover right now, so he's most definitely wearing his sunglasses.
Why did these fireflies get so bright?
Turn down
This is his first time being hungover, so he has no idea what's going on.
Little sweet.
I love that. That's so cute.
Thinks he's getting the flu.
That alcohol was drunk.
All right, Benlin.
Do you not have it?
So within 30 feet, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a throw he can make. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, well, never mind. That was useless. Stop saving so well.
My dice don't roll well when I'm a player.
You and Coulter.
Alright.
I
Laszlo,
only
you're up.
roll well when I'm.
Candlekeep is cursed. We cannot roll well during.
I will hex it as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'll just do strength checks, sure. And then I am going to Eldritch Blast.
This is only Pew at this level.
I'm sorry. Question.
That is a 14, 15? 14.
That hits.
Yes. And
Everyone knows Eldritch Blast does radiant damage, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You sure it's not just psychic damage?
No, it's actually
two
force.
games at
Oh, it is that?
fifth level. That sucks.
It's force and then Hex does necrotic.
Okay.
So that's 8 plus my thing, because I have the thing.
Agonizing.
Yeah. So that's plus my charisma, right?
Yeah.
So that is going to be 12 points of damage total.
Plus your Hex damage.
Plus my hex damage.
Unless it's immune to necrotic, but still.
That's 1. So 13 points of damage total.
13 points of damage.
12 force, 1 necrotic.
Gotcha. What does the Eldritch Blast look like coming from you?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think in the past we decided that it was like tentacles shooting out of you.
I like that. I like that it's... Yeah, I like that it's tentacles shooting out.
Okay.
And the hex is kind of like a ring of just like tentacles swirling around him.
Nice. So the tentacle shoots out, and it slows down as it gets to the shadow that is Shemshime, and Shemshime kind of folds in on himself and then comes back out, and it may have done a little bit of damage, but it doesn't seem like it affected him
Really
that much.
took it much.
Force damage? Jesus.
And then that's going to be Kirill.
Oh, okay. I don't have anything I can do really well, but we're gonna try and see what happens. I just know that it's incorporeal, so I can't really use weapons, but I don't really have any spells that are touch. I will cast Fairy Fire. No. In case it decides to go visible.
Well, that and it gives us all advantage, so it's
Yeah, I
not
know,
terrible.
but it'll give it advantage against other things as well. Okay, so I'll cast Fairy Fire in a cube over here so that it just hits the shadow and the NPC that's next to the shadow, who I can't read.
That's the sleeping dude.
So yeah, I'll cast Fairy Fire so it hits the shadow and the sleeping dude. So he needs to make a dex save.
A dex save he shall attempt.
I hate your dice. I'm going to melt them on my stove. And he succeeds in that.
Tune in for After Party, where we
Melt Dave's stove.
where we just kill Jake.
Jake alive.
Hey,
Yay.
Hey, I live here.
the rules as written state.
Whose turn is it now?
That is
Oh.
Naya.
Inspire.
I will grant Naya inspiration, which is not actually inspiration, but bardic inspiration. That is for you.
And this is to the attack or to the damage?
Whatever. To the attack.
Okay. All right, so I'm still figuring out this monk thing. So I can attack, then I can spend a key point to do 2 more attacks, and then I spend another key point to do a 4th attack. Does that sound right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You attack once, and then you can use a key point to do 2 additional attacks.
Okay.
Or you can attack once, and as a bonus action, attack another time.
Okay.
So you
Because
can either
it
do
said
two,
that I
2,
gain
3
a
attacks.
bonus action when I use a key point. So I'm like, if I use a key point to do 2 attacks, then I get another bonus action. But maybe I'm reading that
Can you
wrong.
show me where
No,
it
it's
shows?
alright. I'm not going to worry about it.
Well, just because, like, I'm wondering if you have, like, something that I don't know about.
Well, and it's on the other app. I can't find it on Roll, this one, the Beyond. But it says, gain a bonus monk attack after a key action.
Yeah, so that's that's the same thing it's talking about there. So you gain a bonus action monk attack after a key action. Wait, what?
Yeah, because that would. So I attack, then I do a key point to do flurry of blows, and then since I used a key attack action, I feel like I
think the distinction there is that the flurry of blows uses your bonus action. So if you did a key point to do something else, like,
but it says gain a bonus action because I used the key point.
Yeah, that's what's confusing me too.
It's alright. I don't trust that app anyway. Right. So 3 attacks. I'll use my key point. Those are going to be +4. So 14, 6, and 11.
The first one hits.
I'll add this to the damage. All right. 8 + 2. That's 10 damage.
So this is immediately after you take the attack action on your turn. You can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Right. And then because I used a key action, it says I gain a bonus action. So it's like I'm getting another bonus action.
I think it's the other
Again,
app.
it's the other app. So
I think the wording is weird.
This says Step of the Wind. You can spend 1 key point to take these actions as a bonus action.
Yeah, I think it's just the wording on the app.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I
weird.
think the app.
Yeah.
10 damage.
10
I think what
damage.
it's trying to say is that when you use a key point,
You're
get
able
2.
to.
Yeah.
And I'm next to him. In fact, I'm going to try and get Galeby behind me if I
Because
can't.
if you had
but
extra attack, you would get
next
2
turn.
attacks plus 2 attacks.
Well, you could
you gotta
probably
use 2 key points in a turn. That's a lot. That's half. Of
you could
the
probably
points.
share your square with Galeby here,
Okay,
right?
so I'm going to try and step in front of her, do those attacks, and
You still only use 1.
use one. What?
Like extra attack. Because extra attack gives you a second attack if you attack.
She flurried of blows.
Right, but what I'm saying is later on, that's how you get the 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah,
later.
we can figure it out.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
You're fine.
This app is really killing me. it's really
Okay, we're learning.
Anyway.
So Galeby doesn't fight you at all as you move her behind you into cover. And what does your attack look like?
It's just my little light sword. So like maybe I just open them both up. I hit him with one, and then I try to hit him again with my backhand. I miss the second 2.
The blow from hitting him the first time knocks him back, so the second sword goes straight clear.
Do those seem like they do full damage?
My short swords are magical weapons. If that
Okay.
matters.
Is it slashing damage?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't feel like he's hurt as much as he should be from being sliced,
Sure.
but you felt it connect and go through. That's good. Anything else,
That's
Naya?
interesting.
No, that's all.
Then we're going to be down to Benland.
Oh, shit. I already have my shillelagh out. Was he affected by your necrotic damage? Do we know?
Well, the damage in total, he said he wasn't affected too much by.
Oh,
Or it's unclear if he was affected by it.
okay. Well, I'm going to go into my fungal form as an action.
The fungal form.
Yeah.
The funky fungal form.
And has anyone taken any damage yet?
Not yet.
Not
Yeah.
I.
Oh, actually, me? Nope.
Yeah, so I'm going to go into my fungal form as an action, and unfortunately I don't have anything else to do as a bonus, so that's basically my turn.
Okay. Then that's going to be Shemshime. As Benlin, you finish going into your
Is it his turn?
form. Yes.
Con save.
Ooh, okay.
Are you getting any closer? Do you need to be within any?
I need to be within 10 feet of him.
Okay.
Oh, I would have moved within 5 feet of him. I'm sorry.
You're coming this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to make a
So I'm
con
melee,
save.
so he has to make a con save at the start of his turn, yeah.
That's a 16.
16, I think, saves. Yeah, definitely.
So he is going to kind of go a little more opaque and move through Naya. Over here.
So rude without consent.
Does that incur attacks of opportunity, or since he went opaque, no?
That is unclear.
I mean,
If
and
it doesn't
I've
say-
ruled it in the past that if they go through someone else, it wouldn't. But it's up to you.
Mhm.
It's ambiguous.
But
Yeah.
after he's gone through me, I feel like I could turn around and as he's.
I mean, technically,
attacks.
rules as written, me, you, Kirill, and Laszlo all would have gotten attacks
Yeah.
of opportunity.
Unless
'Cause
he-
he moves through your space as difficult terrain. It does not say that he's then suddenly immune to attacks. So,
Yeah, I would say if it doesn't specifically say this does not incur attacks of opportunity, then it still would.
Okay. Yeah, it's called incorporeal movement.
But
So-
if he does go incorporeal, we can't really
It would be immune
Hit him,
immune
right?
to it or something.
Yeah.
whatever your call is, buddy.
I would say that Naya would be the only one that would get an attack of opportunity because you guys would be attacking him as he's going soft. That's
Okay.
how I'm going to call it.
I did not hit.
You sure? What'd you roll?
I got a 1.
Okay, that did not hit. As he lands, I want to say lands, but as he lands, he is going to look at Bo. Actually, let me do this fairly. Yes, so he's going to look at Bo and Naya. He's going to look at both of you. And can I get wisdom saving throws?
Not with you.
Never with you.
Oh man, this is
Is that
rough.
another one? Okay.
Son
just a
of a
3.
fucking bitch. Wisdom save. Here we go. I got a fucking 4. But I am immune to magical sleep, and I advantage on saves versus being charmed. So if it's one of those things, I have a backup.
Not 20.
Nat 20?
24.
Bo. We're going to go yours first. Bo, you hear these whispers telling you to strike. Strike. Naya. You hear a gentle voice saying your name. It's Naya, my sweet. Won't you do me a favor? And
I like pleasing people.
it would please me wonderfully to side with me. And with that, you're going to... Give me just a second.
It's not my turn.
You're going to take 8 psychic damage.
Oof.
And then I need you to make a melee weapon attack against someone in melee range of you.
Even though it's not my turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's see. Let's give us a low roll this time, little buddy.
Would you attack
Let's
the
see.
NPC
Oh, not
or
Galeby.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Galeby?
It says must use its reaction to make a melee weapon attack against one creature it can reach.
I already used my reaction.
Shemshime's choice.
She did already use her reaction.
Does that matter?
What do you mean
So
I
she-
used her?
I
She
used it
doesn't
on
have
the
a
attack of
reaction.
opportunity when he moved through
Wait,
me.
read again what it said.
So it says chooses up to 2 creatures it can see within 60. Each target must succeed. Okay. And must use its reaction to make a melee weapon attack against one creature it can reach. Shemshime's choice.
She already used her reaction, so
She can't attack.
She used
She
her
doesn't have
reaction
one.
to, yeah.
Well, she already used it. Then she already used it.
Nice.
That felt good.
That was a crisp high
That
five.
was I watched the
Crisp.
Selena is much manlier than you.
I got just so excited. I
Selena
felt
just-
good about knowing the rules because I was like, immediately, I was like, I've used it already.
Selena just punched me.
I learned something. I thought it was because it was a new turn.
It's not until her new
Not
turn
until
that she
her
gets
new
it.
turn.
When your
Okay.
turn starts, your reaction sets. It's not top of the round like Pathfinder is.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Bo,
Sorry.
after
Use your
shaking
cup,
off
that'd be
these
cool.
horrendous thoughts, it is your turn.
Move 5 feet up, please. And I'm gonna take a swing at this nasty boy.
So, your radiant damage from your smite makes me think of that song we were all talking about during the break. Pay me money and I'll explain it.
Okay, I just want someone else to see that that's a
I saw
fucking
it,
nat 20.
100%.
Yeah, so, yeah,
100%.
Destroy him!
Alright.
Smite that.
So, okay, so we're doing, so that's
So it's max damage.
12 plus,
Is 12 max damage on smite too?
no, so,
Okay.
16.
why is it 3? 1. I hate this. Okay.
If it's undead, it does an extra
No,
D8.
I just hate D&D Beyond. So it's 12 plus 9, just for the slashing damage.
21.
And then smite is, oh my god,
24.
is 18, or so that's 16 plus
10.
10, so 26, so 20.
So hang on a second. It's an undead, so you do an extra D8.
So 48 so far.
Okay, so plus 8 base, so that's 54,
Mm-hmm.
56. Right?
Yeah, 56. Yeah.
57. Radiant damage.
57 total.
And did you roll
radiant.
for your longsword damage as well?
That's what, yeah, that was the original.
Okay.
Okay.
So 57 damage.
So the sword goes in and sticks and then makes the rest of its way through the radiant light as it hits, exploding through him. Shemshime falls to a shadow on the floor and lies dormant for a second, but there's still the black, almost smoke shadow.
Stone!
And then it comes back together and stands back up again.
Or are we gonna get a grinding stone?
Okay,
Book thing?
bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Destroy the book?
I don't
Oh, he
know.
failed so hard.
Okay, so Bo does that. He pops back up and he says, "Don't you fucking move." And so he can't move more than 30 feet away from me.
What's the condition?
It's Champion's Challenge.
Okay.
So it's my channel divinity. So as a bonus action, each creature of your choice within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, or it can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from you.
Okay,
So it has
just
to
state
stay
that.
within
It's
30
not.
feet of me.
Okay.
So you can move up to 30 feet away from.
Yeah,
just
but
not
you can't
past
go
30
past
feet.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's stuck here, hopefully.
All right.
I found your what it's
Anything else on your turn, Bo?
No, that's it.
Awesome. As you say that, Shemshime turns to you, cracks its head to the side, and then gives you a wry smile. Galeby from behind Naya.
No. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Don't do what?
Don't use the little girl.
What's gonna happen?
From behind Naya, everybody hears, "See a daughter grinding grain, wish the spirit's time was through. Trap set for the shadow bane, her millstone killed it true."
Yeah, so stone or
Damn
something.
millstone. What?
And then, Laszlo, that's your turn.
But it says specifically the daughter.
Okay, pause.
Mhm.
Does anyone else feel like this thing looks like it was a mill that was like just sunk into the ground because it's round?
Like a windmill?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, but we searched throughout pretty much everything.
Well, he
and we haven't
did
found.
specifically tell us exactly where the book lift
Yeah,
controls
true.
are. So if that is in it,
And they
because they were
grind.
right here,
If they grind, and it's like a stone
and
or
it
something.
has to be within 30 feet of you, right? So if you move, it has to move closer.
I mean,
It can't willingly move,
more than 30 feet. So like,
so but it could
I'll be-
stay there. Maybe.
I don't think I could force it to move. I can't say that I can force it to move, but like, if we all moved up there, and then it moved with us, it couldn't move out of my range. But I don't think I can force it to move. Doesn't say anything about it has to follow me.
So are we taking it to the top?
If we have some way of getting it up there.
I'm going to. Is this the stairway to the top? Where's the stairway to the top?
That's the stairway right there, yeah.
Or is it this one?
That's the one that goes down. This is the one that goes up to there.
I'm going
Yes.
to
That's correct.
come right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to come here, and I'm going to cast Gust of Wind. Yeah, and see if I can push it 15 feet towards the stairs. So I needed to make a strength saving throw. I guess you two, Bo.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can Bo choose to fail that?
Could what would I get knocked prone though?
You just get pushed 15 feet away, it looks like. Any creature in line must
Push me 15
spend
feet
2
away.
feet of movement for every 1 foot. I guess the spirit.
I was just wondering, because I know some spells say, whoever can choose to fail so that the effect happens.
Yeah, push me. It's fine.
Okay, so yeah, I'll see if I can push them both
Okay.
into the stairs.
He got a 11 for the save.
Please don't save. Okay, no, mine's 14.
Okay. Then he's pushed.
So 15 feet, so he's right here.
And then he's here, you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, guess 25, 30. I'll move closer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll keep concentration on it. So he can't move, or every movement towards my line of wind costs 2 movement for him.
Cost 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So his movement is halved, essentially.
Yeah.
if he
So
goes that way?
unless he goes with the wind.
Gotcha. Okay. Sweet. Anything else?
That's it.
Cool. Kirill, you're up.
I don't think there's anything I can do, just based on how it's reacted to things so far. If I hit it, it's just going to go down and come back up, and none of my spells are going to work on it because I'm fairly sure that it's immune to sleep. So I'm just going to end up putting it to a sleep, and that's not going to be great for anybody.
We can't make that mistake a third time.
I will vicious mockery this motherfucker because I am angry. So I will just cry out at it. Go fuck a millstone, you asshole! And can I please get a wisdom save for him?
You sure can. Thank you for saying please. He got a 10.
All right, so he's going to take 1 psychic damage, which will hopefully take him back to 0, but he does have disadvantage on his next attack roll, and I will use my bonus action to give... I guess you're going to probably be dealing with him, so I'll give you inspiration.
Lovely, DM. I know I'm late on the upkeep, so you can shut me down if you'd like. I forgot that my tentacle is a bonus action. Am I able to summon it and do 1 attack?
You sure can.
Okay.
We can say that Kirill's Vicious Mockery is going off as you're doing the summoning.
Okay.
Distraction.
So does a 11 hit it?
Almost.
Okay. So then it summons right here.
Okay.
So summoned right here, attacking it.
I can do this. You said it was summoning right here?
Yeah. That's a bow token, but that's
That's
okay.
cool.
Oh, that's a bow token.
I'll make my tentacle look like bow.
There you go.
No, I want to do this right. There's only one way I'm going to learn roll 20. Apologize
Well, it's not
to
feathers, it's fine.
our hordes of fans. watching. There we go.
I really need to make you a tentacle tool.
The hordes.
Okay. And then he did his vicious mockery.
Whip.
Yes. So the attack missed, unfortunately. As Kirill's vicious mockery, he says, as the word millstone comes out, you see Shemshime cock his head back, and he kind of screeches a little. In my head, I'm picturing like Venom from the Spider-Man movie when they hit the church bell, and he kind of does that and freaks out. Shemshime then falls down to his puddle and then back up. So it did do the damage it needed. After Kirill is Naya.
Okay. Alright, so I walk up to it, or jaunt up to it. I'm going to say the last verse, the one about him dying, to its face, just in case that does anything. And then I will attack twice. So that's 23 and 11 again.
The 23 hits.
That's 8.
8 damage.
8 physical damage.
As you hit him, it's with the sword again?
Yeah.
You feel it go in, and you feel it keep going in, and it goes through and comes out the other side as he slides apart and falls down. And then he rises back
Comes
up.
on back up. Alright.
Kirill, your words brought him into a puddle. And he came back up.
So, wishes the spirit's time was through. Trap was set for Shadow's Bane. What is Shadow's Bane? Light?
Yeah.
So we have like a light spell? And then we had to wish the spirit, because that's its own sentence. So, see a daughter grinding grain, wish the spirit's time was through. So maybe that's part of it. Like we have to wish that it was gone.
None of us are high enough level to do that.
Nah, you know what I mean. I'm sorry. I'm like totally out of character. I'm trying
yeah.
Naya, anything else?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Wonderful. Benlin.
I'm going to just go all in on your plan and then move within 5 feet of it and then use my attack action to shove.
Cool.
Sorry, buddy. I'm shoving you some more.
Are you doing like right in front of the gust, right in front of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that still affect me then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So-
I'll just move in, shove, and then move out.
You
just
still
got
have
shoved
to
with him.
make a strength save, I think.
Or the gust of wind could even help you in your shove.
If I knock him prone, would it shove him more?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't say it in the rules, so it's up to DM.
That makes sense to me. If someone's prone in front of a gust of wind. they
So my
probably
strength
have
save was
less
14.
That's
Okay.
that's what you needed.
So, because I can either push him or knock him prone. So, which one do you think would be more effective?
They're both going to work.
Okay. Well, it's an opposed athletics check, so.
Okay. You got a 5.
Alright, I got an 11, so thank God. I'll just push him more 5 feet.
Cool. Does that push Bo as well?
If Bo fails purposefully, then it would.
Yeah.
So they get pushed another 5 feet.
Doop.
And then I will move my last 5 feet out of the gust.
All right. We are at the Shadow, formerly known as Shemshime.
Oh boy.
Bo. He's gonna turn. Can he still attack you? He just can't move away from you, right?
Correct. I mean, he can't move away
More
from
than
more than
30
30
feet.
feet.
Okay. So he's gonna look at you, and he's just gonna reach his hand out at you. Does a 19 hit?
No.
Damn. All right. So he reaches one hand out and he misses, and he just kind of goes with both and he misses.
These guys use your bonus action.
And then it's your turn.
Can you grapple an incorporeal creature?
So I went in and added it.
I mean, technically, he's not
Still
incorporeal
incorporeal?
right now.
Yeah, he's listed as undead. He just can go incorporeal. So I would say
Okay.
yes.
Grappling is an action, right?
Okay. Yes.
Rio. Grappling.
It's part. So grapple is in a replace of an attack. So when you take the attack action, you can attack, shove, or grapple.
Okay, and then I can still move after that.
So that's where it comes down to DM ruling, because technically if you move while grappled, forced movement breaks the grapple. So it would be up to the DM whether you could grapple them and then move.
I think it makes sense to me that
When
if
you
you're
move,
grappled-
you can drag or carry the grappled creature with you, but your speed is halved.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay,
going to
there
say.
you go. It's been a while since I played Rook, sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to try to grapple.
Using this,
Yeah.
you can then also punch.
Okay. Go right ahead. It's opposed strength checks, right?
Bonus action of it. So, but if you use your
You try to see strength check, athletics check contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity.
So he does
I do athletics
strength.
checks.
You can do either strength or
You can do
dex.
athletics or acrobatics.
Perfect. That's a 16.
Sound like you just
Inspiration?
punched the table.
Yeah.
You got a what?
16.
That's so I'm doing. Miss.
Was he prone?
No,
No.
I didn't knock him prone.
Oh, you just knocked him.
That's all I can do.
All right.
I'm not gonna do any more bonus action. Hold on, let me double check.
After
I'm gonna move out of the
Whoa.
way.
Why?
I don't know if it'd be hard pushing him up the stairs with you next to him.
True.
If the mechanism's in the staircase, can we just put him in the stairwell?
I don't know.
Well, hold on. Where's the mechanism at?
So the actual elevator's here. Right.
yes, the book lift.
Where's the mechanism for it?
The mechanism for it. So you guys are. This is like. Unfortunately, it's not labeled on my end even.
It sounds like it's this thing.
I think that's a chair.
So can we just say it's
Jacob?
like one of these alcoves?
Oh, I thought Jake had been saying it was in the staircase.
I believe it is.
In
Okay.
the staircase.
Yes, because then you can get to the staircase, lift it up, and then run up the staircase to the other one and keep working, and so you don't have to go out of your
Oh,
way.
I see. Okay.
It maybe not in, but next to it.
Okay.
is where-
Okay. So yeah, so we have to still get him to here to
I have a-
potentially grind him.
I have a plan. Maybe. What is everything in here made of?
The bookshelves are made of wood.
The ceiling.
The ceiling is mostly stone with wood beams worked in.
Okay.
But it's worked stone though, right? Okay.
So, Galeby is going to run. She's going to push past all of you to here. I don't know what that means for the gust of wind.
She
So-
needs to make a strength save. Or unless someone's stopping her.
I mean,
She runs through.
I don't think I can do that though. Can I try to grab? Because if she's not leaving my square, one of my squares, I can't grab
Did she
her.
leave
right?
from Kirill Square?
She did.
Can you make
I'll
attack
try.
opportunity?
Yeah, I'll try to
lethal?
grapple her.
Yeah,
Or
go for that.
knock her out.
Asleep.
That is a... Okay, so if that would be a... I don't even know anymore. Life is confusing. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
A 12 is going to hit.
Okay. So, but if it was grappling, should it have been a contested?
You needed to do a strength check.
Oh, okay.
So that is going to be 9.
Oh man. He being so weak.
I know.
You have her grappled.
Okay. Okay.
I wonder if this was not
So y'all
the right idea. I
Grab,
wonder if she's gonna kill it.
grapple her. Is she still holding the book?
I think I'm still holding it.
You're
I
still
think
holding the
Laszlo
book.
had the book last.
Yeah.
She still has the piece of paper with the last stanza in it. But as Kirill goes to grab a small child and successfully yanks her back away from maybe her demise, we don't really know. That's where we'll end.
Oh,
Mid-session.
okay.
No, one more turn. I have a plan.
That was just the perfect spot to end. And if we go any further,
I'll forget.
may or may not have a lot of session or no session. So,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Damn you, Shemshime.
thank you all so much for watching. We appreciate you sticking through this long and creepy adventure. I'm so happy with this one. It's nice and eerie. Thank you especially to our patrons, Sparky, Dacivid, Daniel, Scott, Rio's mom, Alistair, Sean, and Johnny Mac. That's everybody, right? I don't even forget anyone.
So,
Cool. We appreciate all of you so much. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. We should have a link to the Discord that you can come hang out, ask game questions, post D&D or RPG related memes, and ask us questions, and shoot the bull.
check out the link to the map pack we used in around
In Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Icewind Dale spoilers. Mudshovel found it for us.
There it is. Thank you all so much for watching. We should come up with a tagline.
Eventually.
Eventually.